Happy Tuesday to all of you guys. How are you doing? It is always an unusual day when it's a Tuesday, but I thoroughly enjoy the Magic Kingdom, and today is a perfect day to get out, get some extra magic streams. My Family Fun Spot. Hello, good to see you. Oh, Elaine took her son to see Moana too. You know, I heard it was good. I haven't really watched it yet, and I know it's coming out very soon on streaming, but I'd love to know. I know Harper can't quite watch full-length movies yet, so I'm eager to watch it. Ernie T, CJL, Mark Farina, Elizabeth, John Messina, hello. Beth Schmitz, Joseph Dion, hello. Andrew Dunbar, Debbie Lucas, EJ, Teresa E, Lady Vendetta Angel, Bree would rather be at Disney, hello. Dumbo Duchess, JG29. Oh, I'll talk about the marathon weekend, sure. Carrie Carter, Karina Alonso, Amanda B. You're 2 days away, so close. You can feel it. Phil Her Magical Mel, Jason Nelson, Lacey Pettit, hello. Welcome in, Belinda. Today is a wonderful day for the Magic Kingdom. It is absolutely spectacular weather. You know it has to be relatively busy when there's already, the fireworks aren't until 8:30, and there's quite a lot of people already sitting down, getting their fireworks spots down here in the hub. It is a wonderful 72 degrees out right now today. It started out a little bit chilly, but ended up to be just a absolutely gorgeous. There's not a cloud in the sky. Bailey, hello. Cindy Clem, it is a surprise. Chuck, hello. Heather Price, good to see you. So, Shirley Renee, I think we should get on a few rides. I am planning to be closer up tonight for the fireworks. I'd love to have a beautiful view of Tinkerbell, the projections. So I'd love to have one of our close-up views tonight. Fireworks times have shifted. So instead of being 8 o'clock now that the time change has occurred, it's at 8:30 tonight. But over the next couple months, you have to watch your app because it will slowly but surely start changing into 9 o'clock, maybe even 9:30. We'll see what happens when they add the new Starlight Parade in the nighttime and how that affects the fireworks too going into the summer. So it's kind of unique as we watch this. So now that the time has changed, 8:30 fireworks tonight, but it's going to keep changing over the next couple weeks as the sunset goes later into the evening. So awesome to see you guys. You know what? Why don't we just start out? We'll go on the People Mover. I'll say a quick hello to you guys before we tool around here. Dr. Helpful Smiles, hello. David Thomas, welcome in. Since we're just getting started here, I'm hoping to get on some rides, a gorgeous view of the fireworks, because I was feeling like a happily ever after night tonight. So I had a little opportunity to get out. So I thought I would come over to Magic Kingdom, and I was feeling like I needed some happily ever after in my life tonight. So I know that's why I want to be up close. So I hope that you guys are having a great week. I know, judging by some of the comments, some of the messages that I got in our Park Pass TV messages and emails folder, it's been a bit chaotic for some of you guys. I know it's been, we'll talk about the Disney Marathon Weekend sign-up registration. We'll talk about that. I know that threw some people and was a battle. It was a battle. So it is Wonderful to see you guys. That's awesome. Monica got my first Run Disney race today. You're gonna be a dopey. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. The first step, the first check mark is there. So the first step is there. Now the training. That's the hard part. I believe it. The hard part is the training. Because once you get there, it's all adrenaline. So we'll talk about, yes, Run Disney, and I'll talk about my experience. I'll talk about what happened today. But since we're doing that, why don't we head over to the People Mover? That's real easy, real close. It's a nice ride. Tonight, I saw the wait times are, you know, a little bit. It's definitely heading into spring break. Excuse me. It's definitely heading into spring break. But yes, today was the registration for Run Disney's Marathon Weekend 2026. And I have to say that I am just absolutely in love with kind of the theming that they took for it. And it's something that I've talked to Adam about since I even ever knew him. As I talked about, Run Disney really needs to understand the whole concept between the community that they have is the stories of the people who are there, and everybody. I assure you, that's what you see when you start getting into some of these Run Disney communities on social media, the stories that everybody has about their experience and why they're here and the achievements that they have and the accomplishments. And it is astounding. It is so encouraging and uplifting when you listen to just that, the stories of the people who are at Run Disney and you know, what it's taken them to sometimes take the courage to register and the leap of faith. And then there's the training behind it. And then there are just stories of, you know, illness, injury, personal obstacles that are just amazing. And so Marathon Weekend, you know, is they're kind of going off this theme about what's your story. And it absolutely just 110% captured my heart, and I felt like Run Disney gets it. Like, the people there right now, they are understanding their audience completely. And Marathon Weekend, to know that, like, what's your story? And they kind of have a book, and the characters are kind of themed off of, you know, if you were in a story, you know, what's your story? And absolutely spectacular that's what they're using for their theming. So, yes. So that's Marathon Weekend with registration today. Mappa1, hello. I know there's lots of awesomeness happening. Wow, this People Mover line got kind of long here. Michael, he's working a double. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Wow, this People Mover line got a little bit long here. Well, let's tool around. Let's take some walks, some strolls. So we don't want to spend all night standing in line. We got to get a good spot for Happily Ever After. I've got the awesome camera out tonight, so we can have just wonderful, crisp 4K view of Happily Ever After tonight. So yes, that's on my agenda. So we'll just take a little walk and chat. If we see something good, we'll pop on it. So as far as, yeah, Park Pass TVD on missed race sign up. So I know it was challenging. I had a couple different messages. I had text from some friends. Clearly, it was not an easy day. And to be honest, I forgot. I had a lot going on. Adam's out of town, and I just had a lot happening all this morning, and I forgot. And by the time I realized, it was 10:15. So 15 minutes had happened, and I ended up in the back of the line queue. So here's my options. No, I absolutely did not get a spot for any of the races, but not to fret. Adam and I have talked about it, and we really thought about how we'd like to incorporate some of our fundraising live streams into Run Disney. So I think I may get my bib through Give Kids the World and then raise money and make my marathon in honor of the Give Kids the World charity partner. So I'm gonna think about that and possibly go that route, or one of the other ones. You know, there's a couple of them that are close that I enjoy and I think are really positive aspects, but you have that. So if you didn't get in, also there's usually cancellations, and Run Disney starts on occasion, they'll have a few. They'll have a few spots that open up sporadically. Usually you'll start to see them around September, October, November. You start to see them pop up, and there are Twitter notifications, or I'm sorry, X, that can alert you, and you have to be just super fast, but it's doable. And all else fails, about a month before, all the charity partners have to confirm who their bibs are going to be registered. So if they have somebody that's dropped out or didn't raise the right funds, then they look to just sell the bib at cost so that they don't lose the money. And about a month before, you usually can pick one up from somebody. So that's my plan. I'm not worried. But you have all of those options. So if you forgot, if you didn't get in, there's like option A, B, C. It's all doable. So I'm not stressed. I'll figure it out. I'll be there for something, but what, I don't know. And I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of on the fence about doing the full marathon. Adam says his days of the full marathon are over. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Jenny Santana, happy Tuesday. Caleb for the Lord, welcome in. Robin Horn, hello. Kathy Qua, any storm damage? Oh no, that was closer to Daytona. That was pretty far. But yes, there was winds here. And you know, all of the buildings and the structures here, yesterday, if you're not aware, made a lot of national news because there was a tornado about 25 miles northeast of here, closer to Daytona, that hit the local area. Now, again, this is Longwood. This was pretty far, Sanford like area, so almost an hour away, more like driving distance. But the winds were pretty heavy, and we did have some, we had a good amount of rain, but it wasn't heavy rain or anything like that. It certainly was a stormy day, and the There was some pretty big gusts of wind, but nothing that's unusual. Like our summer storms, that's pretty common, pretty normal for us. But yes, over at Fox News here in Orlando, the news was live. It was about 9:30 in the morning, and a tornado hit the news building over there while they were live on air. So I put a clip on our shorts feed and a clip on our Facebook page of it, and it was pretty unique. Daniel Garcia is ready for your 20-day spring break trip to Walt Disney World. And Park Pass TV, Dan, oh jeez, you weren't listening. Well, there's a shocker. Okay, option A, if you want to register from Run Disney. A, charity. Go check them out on the Run Disney page, charity partners. B, they do have cancellations, and the way to do that is to get notified. There's a Twitter X feed. There's also a couple other ways that you can get notifications. C, a month before, the charities that didn't use all their bibs, they sell them at cost. And you can watch on like Run Disney Marketplace, a couple of those locations on Facebook, and they post what they got left. There's your ABC, very quickly. Jennifer, hello Logan. But thanks so much for joining in tonight, guys. I was gonna go on People Mover, but that line kicked up. It is definitely starting to be spring break. So there was a pretty big cheer competition that was down at Y World of Sports. A lot of those groups are here. Also, spring break for pretty much almost all of the local counties starts Friday. So the kids are off Friday, at least Orange County is off Friday, and then all of next week. So almost all the counties that I am aware of in this general Central Florida, Tampa, Sarasota, they're all off next week. Usually they're staggered a little bit, but which way do I go? There's a fork in the road. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left.
You don't like it?
GW. Yeah, you know, Park Pass TV Dan clearly just got home from work, and he's got a lot of energy. He's got some spice to him tonight. That's okay. I'm up for it. Oh man. I know pretty soon, when Adam gets back into town, I'm going to get the two bros here on the same page, and they're gonna have to pick a day for a resurrected hot dog bros stream. So that's on the horizon for sure. Heather Estes, hello, welcome in. Kristen was able to register the 5K and the 10K. That's awesome, and you're gonna be doing Springtime Surprise. That's wonderful. Hopefully I see you over there. I'll be doing the 10 miler. Oh, it is Springtime Surprise. But I'm hoping that I can get out and see people at the expo a little bit. Maybe opening day, be out. On Run Disney weekends, I really try to be out as much as possible. to say hello and encourage people, because I just, honestly, it just brings me a lot of joy. So, and that's kind of what I was mentioning, is I love the community aspect of Run Disney, and just how I've been to many, many local races, many races that are around the state, outside the state, and the encouragement and the camaraderie from people who don't even know each other is unlike any other. You know, I never feel alone at Run Disney. And to be honest, even if you're not, you know, the most social, or you feel nervous talking to people, I'll tell you, sometimes, you know, you just kind of feel the urge. Like, even if you're not the most outgoing person, and that's totally okay, you end up just seeing people, and you just get the vibe. And it just kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of rubs off. And you end up at some point like cheering for somebody on the course, or asking if they're okay, or any of those things. You know, that's just it. I know, GW, I'm waiting on the princess dresses too. A lot of it has been, we, Park Pass TV Dan, as a cast member, there is not a lot of Saturdays where Magic Kingdom was allowing cast members into the park. So he has to be able to get a reservation. So that's why it's been a bit coordinating that. But yes, they will be nailing that down and figuring out how we can work that out. So if you are wondering, here, I'm going to go straight ahead here, what that extremely large crane is, that is what is working on Big Thunder Mountain over there. Colleen Ann, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. It's not that often that I get to say that. Diz Villager, hello. Becky, hello. Robert Christian. Yeah, Donna Strickler, that video of the tornado was pretty rough. I can't imagine. You know, just think about, like, you're at work, right? Just think, it's essentially like they're at work. And yes, they're news broadcasts, but still, okay, you don't think, oh, hey, I'm gonna go to work and a tornado may slam into the building. So it was okay. There is damage to houses and in that area, but yes, I mean, so I put that up there because you can hear the audio, really, of that meteorologist. Kudos, all the kudos for just the very calm way in which he delivered that and handled that situation, because, like I said, you know, you train for things like that, but it's really, what is it, once in a lifetime that you have, maybe, and most people don't even have that ever, where a tornado legitimately just comes right into whatever building you're in. You know, that's something. Wow. Fantasyland's a little crowded. Leah Rafferty, hello. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up. It's going to be an awesome evening. We should have a beautiful view of Happily Ever After. We're taking a little stroll because I was going to ride the People Mover, but the line kicked up. It's a little, you're seeing these spring break crowds starting to come in. But yeah, it was pretty windy. and stormy here at Walt Disney World yesterday morning when that tornado hit in Orlando. And that was probably a good, like I said, to drive over there is probably almost an hour. It's pretty far. So there definitely was no specific impact to Disney, but just in the general area, there's a lot of high winds, rain, gusts that came through. It was quite something, for sure.
5 minutes later, he was back in the pool.
Yeah, Diz Villager, that's probably true. In 25 years, I don't know that many. I don't know, like what? Unless you're one of those storm chasers who actually goes and searches them out. I mean, the likelihood, just wild. But what an experience, and you know, it's awesome that everybody was okay, and that now there is certainly some homes and damage to those neighborhoods, and that's really sad, because if the hurricanes aren't enough.
Closed it and aren't letting people in.
Yes, Park Pass TV Dan hit the thumbs up. So, yes, thank you, Teresa, for confirming if he has subscribed or not. We should clarify that with him. It's questionable. GW, that's a good question. Do you mind the spring break crowds, or is it just another day? You know, well, Disney World is kind of getting to one of those points where it's pretty much busy all the time. You know, they keep raising prices and it doesn't seem to deter anybody. So I think because we're here so often, I certainly like those days where it's lower crowds because I can get on rides a lot easier. But to me, here, I like the sunset over here, over Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We'll take a nice look at the sunset. But yeah, I don't, it doesn't necessarily bother me. And I always tell people anyway, you know, if you are, you know, coming during any of these types of times, just bringing your patience and understanding that, you know, it's going to be crowded. You can only get to what you can get to. And don't get yourself too worked up if you miss something, and just having priorities like, hey, I really want to do this, but if I don't get to it, it's okay. You know, and I really want to do this instead, that sort of thing. That's what I would say. But but yeah, that I would say what's funny is the crowd levels. There are times, I'll use the summer for an example. You kind of just assume that summer, it's all out, really slam packed. And yes, most days are. And this is what I've seen, is there's some days that are just really unpredictable. You'll notice that all of a sudden, like the other night when I was here, and I swore it was going to be a busy night, the fireworks were busy, and then everybody left. As soon as the fireworks were over, and what did we do? I think we did 7 or 8 rides in an hour. Like, I mean, it was tough. But I went to like Little Mermaid, Pooh, Pirates, Jungle Cruise, Aladdin's Magic Carpets, something like that. So I did 6 or 7 in an hour. And we just like plowed through and we walked on a couple of different ones. It was fantastic. And some days you just can't predict it. Other days I think, oh man, like today, I would have thought, we're good, you know, spring break really starts next week, and I wouldn't have expected it to be a little bit heavier today. So you just go with it. That's the best thing to do, just go with it. Park Pass, TBD on Star Tours is always a priority. Okay. I'll accept that. You know, at South by Southwest, Disney Parks and Experiences, kind of led by Josh Jamaro. He was out there. They had their turn to discuss the state of the parks and where they saw things going. And if they didn't already have some really exciting things in the works, they announced a couple of pretty neat things. So I know much to everybody's disappointment, I guess we'll swing by here. So, you know, it's pretty much a done deal. I know everybody has their own opinion, their own thoughts, but Tom Sawyer Island will be no longer. I get it, you know, but point being, so they announced kind of what some of the cars will look like when they completely overhaul and change this area to the new Cars attraction. And they put out some of that images of the things that they were working on and the testing that they were doing, and a bit more about what the attraction will be to get people excited about it. So that was really interesting that they put that up there. So they also, in South by Southwest, made the announcement over in Galaxy's Edge. They're going to start introducing droids to be walking around. And I think that is super fun. Just super, super fun. They are going to be redoing Star Tours, and they'll have a new Mandalorian update and Grogu. So that was pretty neat. And that's going to come in 2026. So, yeah, Diz Villager, I loathe Star Tours. It's a rough one. It's a rough one, you know. Donna wants to know, do they still have the carousel popcorn bucket? Well, we'll swing by the popcorn stand and see what it's looking like. Last I checked, that was about a week and a half ago. Yeah, somewhere around there. They did still have the carousel popcorn buckets. Jenna Brown, here's your shout out. Hello. Tom Elkins in the UK, how are you? But really great things, you know, a lot of the things that were cited and announced. There's some changes over to Disneyland, an expansion of the Marvel area. So that's exciting for all of our West Coast friends who frequent Disneyland more than Disney World. But I'm expecting, mark my words, I'm expecting Disney to announce the start date of the new Magic Kingdom Nighttime Parade in the next month. I would say by April. And why I say that is because they do want to get people excited and remind them to buy tickets and book vacations. Because, you know, a lot of people aren't, you know, there's no certainty. Like they haven't said, hey, it's going to be here on these dates. And, you know, you can take a guess and say, well, if I come in July, it should be there. True, yes. But I know that there's more people who are like, well, I'd rather go in the last week of May or the, you know, beginning of June. And so until they confirm that, I know that there will be people out there who are like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till they say when it starts and kind of the plans for that. Because that's the big deal. They've been announcing a ton of excitement for Disneyland's 70th. I, for one, please, I just want to see Paint the Night. I've wanted to see that parade for a long time. It is definitely not the Main Street Electrical Parade, but a nighttime parade in general is just so much fun to me. Oh, here we go. So here we go, Tortuga Tavern. This is something new. In the last week, Disney put out, and I think it was on Instagram. I think I saw it on Instagram. And maybe it might have been on Imagineering's page. Could be. They gave some feedback of what the Tortuga Tavern is going to look like, what they're going to change it to. Pirates Tavern there, and kind of their visions and some more details about that. Speaking of, there's a long line for Pirates. You know it's a busy night when Pirates is winding way over here, and they've got kind of the back gate open to let the line go back behind there.
I was like, it's in my pocket.
Casey Janelle, welcome in New York. Sarah Hale, yep, I see they answered it, but yep, there's no more drone show. I'm kind of up in the air. I'm kind of undecided about whether or not they're going to bring it back.
Worked on. That's outdoor.
Because it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work to manage those crowds and get them in, get them out, change it over for the second show. Now, it did bring in tons, like packed, solid. There are some nights that I'm sure Disney Springs could not accept one more person. It was so crowded. And that's great news for all the stores, the restaurants, whether it's quick service or sit down. That ensures nightly big business to all of those. But, you know, I don't know. Disney weighs all the costs, you know, and it's not just costs as in monetary, you know, but, you know, the effort, the cast that they have to bring in, you know, the infrastructure, they consider all of those efforts. So and also the maintenance of those drones. You know, is it feasible to bring back? I don't know. You know, did the pros outweigh the cons? It's hard to say. And I have a feeling we'll know if Disney felt it was successful if they bring it back this summer. No, I thought it was a pretty neat show. But working with drones are not as easy as one would think. Right, John H., that is so true. The drone show screwed up the boat rides to Port Orleans. Yeah, there's one of the cons. It did. That's one of the things that was made it complicated for those resorts. Absolutely. So I guess, and you know, last time they announced it, but we really didn't know when they were working with that until April or May. So it's hard to say. I truly thought they might have brought in a Christmas holiday type drone show, and they did not. So, I mean, and the traffic congestion, the extra people that they had to have, because there's no, it's free to get into Disney Springs. So anybody and everybody can just come in from wherever. And the amount of congestion, traffic-wise, they had to have people out there. So again, like, there's a lot of logistics that went into that drone show. And monetarily, did it pay off? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah.
We gotta go. What, I gotta throw you up there? No, I think we can throw you up there.
Well, as far as the cost for the drones that fell from the sky, you know, they entertained thousands and thousands of people. It's kind of like the fireworks. The amount of money that it costs. Let's see how full it is down here, because I want to get a good spot for the fireworks. The amount of money it costs to put on a fireworks show here at Magic Kingdom is extremely costly, and that's, you know, a one and done. You can't reuse fireworks. So buying a few extra drones, you know, each week might be doable. It's possible.
We're looking for fireworks viewing. You're gonna want to go towards the castle. Fireworks viewing towards the castle, please.
Yeah, Disney Villager, that's true. Disney Springs is free, but it ain't cheap. I know. They have a lot of delicious snacks and food over there.
Inside those yellow tape lines.
Let's see how much things are filling up. We might be able to go down to Main Street just a little. Oh, we were going to check the popcorn stand. That's where we'll go. We got to check the popcorn stand. Now, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button. Helps recommend the stream out to others. 2, we are normally live on Sunday nights. We try to get out, Adam and I. My name is Kristen. I live stream with my husband, Adam. He's not here tonight. He is out of town, and sometimes with our 3-year-old daughter, Erin, came out on Sunday for Hoop-de-Doo review. But by all means, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I've got the awesome Sony camera out tonight, so we should be able to see this in wonderful 4K. It is busy. What time is it? So, I think what we'll do.
No problem.
We will go take a look and see if we had a request to know if the popcorn bucket, the carousel popcorn bucket is still available. Okay, so we still have some room. We still got a little bit of time. I have a feeling it's going to fill up pretty fast today. But don't worry. We're going to be up close. It's going to look gorgeous.
Okay.
So if you have anybody who needs a little pick-me-up, I know I did today. It's been crazy and chaotic. Let them know. Awesome. Happily ever after fireworks are happening here at 8:30. Okay. Let's see. Yes, they do. Even though I don't see anybody buying them right now, right in front of the two at the register, they have a poster for the carousel bucket. So we'll take a quick little loop again. We can't get on any rides because we don't want to wait too long. But yes, they do still have the carousel buckets. Yeah, John H. That's awesome. I knew it was somewhere around there. Thank you so much for that. So happily ever after, about 50,000 per show. And the way that they do that is because they calculate out, like, they're entertaining X amount of people all at one time. And I, believe it or not, when I was in college, I finished college here at the University of Central Florida, and one of my professors, I actually went to school for hospitality management. No, I didn't get into theme parks ever, mainly resorts and hotel management. And then I took a U-turn to technology. But one of my professors at the University of Central Florida, the hospitality school, was Ron Logan. You can look him up. He was, I believe, his official title was like Vice President of Entertainment. And he was one of the ones that brought you Illuminations, was one of his big contributions here at Walt Disney World. And he talked a lot. He wrote a book. Well, he wrote his own textbook, but that was later translated into like a book. And so I have the original like manuscript of, because he shared it with the class, because I was his first class. That's how long ago it was. And he's since passed away, unfortunately. But he talked about how the most cost-effective thing and gave the most like bang for your buck was, in entertainment-wise, was fireworks. So they could impress, and have the highest satisfaction ratings with a fireworks show. And it's very interesting. Like, so someday I'll have to reread that textbook manuscript that he put together for his thoughts and processes of how to design theme park entertainment, and just how they thought through things from such a creative mindset. And it was really, really interesting listening to him talk. And even though I was never in theme park management or worked in there, I loved every moment of that class. So if you have a chance, look up Ron Logan, Walt Disney World. And he has got some amazing contributions, and what a great, I think he actually might be a Disney legend, but I'm not sure. I can't remember anymore. But yeah, Robert Christian's got some more dad jokes. That's awesome. Christy Angel, do I know if the annual Passholder bucket is back for sale in the parks? I don't think so, but it might be. Yeah, Diz Villager said we don't leave Disney Springs without spending at least $100 at Chef Art Smith's homecoming. Well, I don't blame you. They are absolutely delicious. So we got 30 minutes. Let's go secure our spot. and we'll chit chat about all sorts of things. Because I would rather get an awesome spot so you just have this spectacular view tonight. And you know, happily ever after, when I'm having like a sad day or a bad day, I'm telling you, I could watch Happily Ever After over and over and over again. Call me weird. I'm okay with that. But Sloan Russell, have I ever wanted to go into theme parks? Let me think about this. So here's my thought. Yes and no. So absolutely yes. From the perspective of like I've always thought about wanting to work for Run Disney and being a part of that. And I've also, from a theme park perspective, there are jobs that I think I would want to do now that I'm in the technology aspect of things in my personal life today, that I think would be fun, and I think I would love to be able to say, hey, from that perspective, I think I have some great ideas and some great opportunities that I think I would love to use. Oh, see? Oh, here you go. So, but there's definitely, sure. There's a lot of people trying to get their spot. Hang tight, guys. I'll answer the question.
You go this way?
I'm kind of in an aisle.
I guess we have to go this way. Excuse us. She has to get through. Yeah, go. Go. Well, we're supposed
We're kind of on the aisle.
This is crazy.
Here, we're going to scooch up. So I'm out of this aisle section. Oh my. Okay. Okay. But it's gonna look great. So it's gonna be a little crazy here for the next 30 minutes, but hang tight. Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of people coming and going in this section while everybody gets settled.
We're never gonna walk. Unless we just stand. Right. We might be.
Hang tight. Like I said, there's a lot of people kind of shuffling and figuring out where they want to stand. So.
No. The zipper's on this side.
Oh, okay. So you guys were asking me would I want to be in the parks. You know, there are a few things in the park that I think would be fun as kind of like a side job and just a fun gig. But you know what? Here, we'll just kind of come. Here we go. This looks great. Right here. Perfect spot. There are other rules, and you tell me if you feel the same way or you. There are other rules where I'm really cautious. Like I don't want to ruin the magic for myself. And I'm afraid, like if I Like I've always said, you know, it's one thing to be evacuated from different places, but I've always said, you know, I don't want to be evacuated like from Haunted Mansion. I love that ride so much, and I just don't, like I don't want to lose the magic of some of that.
Right.
So.
Now just chill for 40 minutes.
So that's kind of my thought. Like I would not want to be some of those things where, you know, I miss it, or like it just kind of loses the magic of things. So that's kind of my perspective on that.
I was a New Jersey Devils fan. My whole childhood.
I asked that the other day, but I'm open to re-discussing the conversation. You know, if there's something that you've ever wanted to do, if you've ever thought like, I would always love to do this as a role in the parks or for the corporation, as Disney as a whole. But I think why I wouldn't want to was for the reason that I just stated. Well, and two, unless you're a really important person, you know, they don't have they aren't known for some of the biggest salaries. You know, for similar roles, you can get, you know, compensated in other fairly, but I would say one of the benefits is simply all the park tickets, all the discounts at the resorts. Some of that is just amazing. Like, I wouldn't mind that one bit. Oh, sure. Just letting the cast member through.
You don't have it.
Why can't you play poker in the jungle? Robert says. There's too many cheetahs. Laurie Johnson, yeah. He was a Disney legend, and that was super cool to have Ron Logan as a professor. Listening to him talk for an entire semester was just fascinating. And I think that's where I really got my real love in the history behind Walt Disney World. You know, Adam really got me into it. But, you know, hearing him as like a vice president of entertainment and, you know, creatively the effort that they put into things was really inspiring. And, you know, listening to some of these guys, like if you ever have a chance to listen to like Bob Gurr, who did so much with design in the parks and in the attractions, it's really, really awesome. CNC Marine, hello.
Sí se puede. Sí podemos.
I did when you guys were in the ride.
Mary, excuse us. There you go.
This is a joke.
Alright guys, I need you all to stand up at this time. We're all going to stand up and we're going to take a few steps forward as far forward as we can. We're going to fill in all available space. So if you don't want to fill it in, someone else can. Come on up right this way, everyone.
Excuse me. I'm going to get to this trash can.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
As possible, everyone wants to watch the show. 3 minutes ago, I wanted to cry. Come on, let's go.
Mary said there's a DJ in Milwaukee who loved Florida so much they got a job down there and returned a year or so later when he realized working there wasn't as much fun as vacationing. Well, yeah, there's that. There's definitely that. Okay, Diz Villager, sorry, I'm catching up on the chat, wants to know what's my favorite sit-down dining spot. Sit down.
I'm not going anywhere, so if they fall, they can fall on me. I'm waiting for my grandson and my daughter. They're on rides. They're going to see this Saturday night. And I don't go on.
I'm trying to think. Sit down.
It's very pretty.
Well, I do enjoy Liberty Tree Tavern.
It makes me cry.
I agree with you on that. Sure. I also really enjoy, for a special night out, I've always enjoyed California Grill. I've just raved about their experience, and they've always done well at service, about the food quality. So for a special night, I absolutely... Stop. What time is the show tonight? 8:30. It's about 25 minutes. Oh, CNC Marine. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm getting bronchitis. Oh my gosh. I hope you feel better. A lot of people are getting sick. Yeah. Wow, Nancy Kovacs' 90th birthday. Happy birthday. But, so we have about 25 minutes. I'm trying to think of some other sit-down restaurants that I enjoy. Ohana Dinner. Somebody else was asking me about this. Yes, Ohana Dinner. It's pretty good. And if you want something, you know where I've wanted to go, but I haven't been in a while, is I'm hoping to do the Brown Derby.
She's not going to be able to get here. That's good.
But
because if you answer the phone, you can just shine your flashlight. That's what I was thinking.
Eu sei, daqui é uma faixa amarela, né? Mas eu não consigo.
Robert Christian said, what type of cheese lives in a galaxy far, far away? Boba Fett. That's a good dad joke. I'll remember that for next time. Lacey Pettit, thank you so much. Your fireworks streams are always my favorite. Thank you.
Freaking.
But and we'll have a good view here. Just hang tight, guys. You know, people shuffle when the fireworks start, so hang tight. Yeah, if you guys have eaten at a nice sit-down restaurant, where's your favorite? Where's your must book? You know, I have to say, Adam and I just generally kind of like barbecue. We've actually enjoyed some of the Roundup Rodeo barbecue lately. We've gone there a couple times. You know, some people have kind of given mixed reviews about it, but
That's good.
The ears are so shiny. You look fine. So
Wise Adventures. I was going to ask if they'd be pushing the firework display back because of the time change. They do.
Exactly.
So they do change it. And so tonight's at 8:30. And then
We're boys, that's what we do, apparently.
as the sunset,
Nah, what is it?
as the sunset gets later, they do push the fireworks back. Now, the one thing I was talking about is I don't know as we get into summer what they'll be doing about the nighttime parade, how that will affect the fireworks times and the fireworks viewing. Richard, good to see you. Robert, yeah, we should have a gorgeous view of Tinkerbell, that's for sure. Oh yeah, Nicole, Boma. Boma's really great. You know, and there's a couple of things when you're thinking about sit-down restaurants, whether it's breakfast or
That's a meme right there, hold on.
dinner.
Everyone think
But I think there's different ones. For me, like I enjoy Ohana dinner, but I really am not a fan of Ohana breakfast. Yeah, Diz Villager, that is true. Barbecue at Flame Tree. So I put out a little short over, I think it was last night, about treats over at Animal Kingdom. And to be honest, we were over at Animal Kingdom like about a month ago, and we were kind of just meandering. It wasn't anything, serious. And so we were I was going in some places I don't always go into and kind of checking things out. Because sometimes I'm really quick to do the live stream and just move along. But I think that Animal Kingdom is very underrated for their snacks and their food. Very underrated. To me, I think that it doesn't get enough love. There was some really creative desserts and really creative treats and snacks over at Animal Kingdom that I don't think get enough attention. You know, lots of people talk about Epcot, lots of people talk about Magic Kingdom. Less and less people talk about Hollywood Studios. I mean, there's some people that talk about Hollywood Studios snacks, but not as many. But, there are some really good treats over at Animal Kingdom that shouldn't be forgotten. And I know they're about to go under a lot of construction to try to put in the Tropical Americas. And you also, they are going to be changing over the Tree of Life, which was It's a Bug's Life, and they're going to make it into Zootopia. And that's going to be closing this week. So it's going to change. So even though there's a lot going on over there, Animal Kingdom shouldn't be discounted, especially if you are excited about snacks and foods on your vacation. Don't discount it. There are some things down there that are worth your time. One of you guys mentioned Yak and Yeti a bit ago, and for sure, it's lovely. And if you don't want to do the sit down, they have a quick service that has some good options for that. Yes, Tusker House for sure. Pardon my pixie dust. It's the best park ever. I like Hollywood Studios, but I enjoy Star Wars. So there's that. So to me, I like it, and huge Fantasmic fan. I really, really love Phantasmic. So to me, I love it.
There's just that many people that love that.
Any plans for another character breakfast? Those are fun when the characters visit the table. I am definitely trying to get in and do a video of storybook dining. But that I want to do as a video, not as a live.
There you go. It's all
Lindsay, welcome in. Diana Murphy, it's wonderful to see you. Just in time, guys. Yeah, about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes. Again, don't worry about the view right now. It'll change. People move around and it'll be just fine. I'm giving my arm a little bit of a rest. So. Okay.
everybody else. I'm not.
Mirando's at the Air Supply concert. I saw it was a pretty good crowd for the Air Supply concert for sure. Okay. Yeah, part of my pixie dust did have some thoughts. Jollywood Nights changed the outlook that they had on Hollywood Studios. Now, I have to admit, Adam and I did not go to Jollywood Nights. The first year we had tickets, and we saw that there was just a lot of concern, a lot of frustration, a lot of commentary, and we switched our tickets into Mickey's Very Merry. And then this year, I just didn't end up purchasing them. But I heard people had really, really great reviews for Jollywood. So I think this year, like I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet. We'll go to Jollywood. We'll talk about it for sure. Can we go on Pooh? Well, Becky, I'll see what I can do. It is pretty busy. So, I don't know.
Well,
there's no way.
We are somewhat near the sign thingy.
There's some dude holding the lightsaber with you.
We're basically the same, but we were someone behind us.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Except further out. We're at the same spot.
Where are we?
We're right by Dumbo. We're right by the Dumbo.
Where we were when we did yesterday. Where we were when we were
closer to the castle.
That's what it's in. The statue.
I know, but like, is that what it's called?
Yeah. Where's she?
You coming?
Tell him no,
Well, where are you at?
Michael Briggs, hello. If you haven't already, guys, we are almost to the 10-minute countdown.
The one to the right.
Don't forget, if you could please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. This should be a gorgeous view tonight. There's not a cloud in the sky. Fireworks are going to look spectacular. And I've got the big camera out tonight. So it should look stunning in 4K on your big screen TV.
Is she wearing your ears?
Are you wearing your ears? She is.
Just let her stick her hand up one time real high. Try that. So we can like get a gauge.
She's really short.
Try it. Just try it. Try it.
Put your hand out. Wait, I think I see you.
See?
I see you. Wait, say it. I see you.
Yeah, I should ask,
No, I know.
who in the chat have you guys gone to Jollywood Nights? What did you think of it? It does definitely seem like this is an event that's here to stay, that they want to continue to improve upon it and keep it going year after year.
Or just say go back.
You know what's an underrated event that's not talked about as much, but I think is fantastic? I really enjoy H2O Glow at Typhoon Lagoon. It is a lot of fun. If your family enjoys swimming or the water parks in any capacity, it is great fun. They have a dance party where they bring the characters out and they rotate characters. So not only, kind of you just dance along with the characters there right in front of the wave pool, you have shorter lines for all of the water rides and the slides, but then you also have ice cream bars and soda, and I think it's less than $100. I think it's like $89. I haven't checked down what the prices are this year, but I'm telling you, it's underrated. It's a lot of fun. They put fun little themed floaties in the lazy river to just add a little extra touch to that. So as far as Disney events go, I always tell people, it sounds silly, but it's one of my favorite things to do throughout the years, go to H2O Glow. We haven't live streamed it in a long time. I don't know. I just feel really weird. I really feel really weird about live streaming in a water park. I don't know. It just makes me. I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. So
student brought her some Raichus.
Just
randomly, she just
maybe I'll do a video about it. But we go pretty much every single year in the summertime. It runs usually from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
But she knew I was.
But it's a good deal. It's a good deal.
Last night I had students.
Michelle Kidwell, how are you? I was just wondering today if you had your surgery and how you were feeling. Nathan McLaughlin, any chance we're going on Carousel Progress? I'm not sure what I'm doing after this. We had a request for Pooh.
Good evening, friends of all ages. In just 10 minutes, the Magic Kingdom invites you to enjoy our nighttime spectacular Happily Ever After. Presented by Pandora Jewelry.
Chelsea.
Turner.
Oh, yeah. She asked for chopstick.
Oh, I was already.
She's locked in on the game.
Half shot a day for you too.
We got our 10-minute warning here. Oh, Julie tried to sign up for the 10K for the marathon weekend and closed. It was a health goal for you after battling
Yeah, no, I get it.
a DX. I'm not sure what that means, but battling definitely something bad. Any tips to sign up for the February Princess Run? Yes. So I'm not sure what steps you took this morning. Sometimes it just comes down to what everybody is deciding to register for first, and luck of the draw, and where you wind up in the virtual line. But I do have a video. It's only 8 minutes. It's very quick. It's very short, and it has my tips to being as successful as possible. Like I said, there's tips that can, for you to do the best that you can, and then some of it is just random luck about where you get in the virtual queue. So, it's a little mix of both, but watch that video and hopefully that helps you. Kid Stolberg, hello, Vicky Jordan. I know you guys have a lot of requests for rides, and I'll do my best. It's kind of busy tonight. And tonight I didn't have a ton of time for rides, but We'll plan a Magic Kingdom ride stream soon, maybe Sunday. Oh, Michelle, good to hear that you're recovering. Aw, CNC Marine and Salvage and Sanitation Services. I understand. You know, and 2 kids is a lot, and you know, if your wife is disabled, that adds to it too. And you know, I hope that if nothing else, I bring you guys a little bit of joy and smiles, and you can enjoy it as best you can virtually. So thanks for watching. Heather Price, if you do a virtual race, do you have to keep the pace? No, they don't. I don't. I think they just send you the medals. I don't think they make you record it. Some places do. Yes, some places do, but it's been a bit, and I don't think that they make you submit the time. They just send you the medals, I'm pretty sure. Teresa Torrent, hello. Oh, Michelle's going to be back in 60 days. It goes by fast. Yeah, I heard this morning was, I think there was a very overwhelming number of people who are interested in now wanting to get back into Run Disney. There was a big uptick after the pandemic, and then it kind of lulled off a bit. You know, Run Disney still sells out on the day of registration, but today I kind of sensed when I was online this morning, and I did not get in myself, but there's options for you with charities and things. But if you, I watched it kind of like while I was in line, kind of all the things that were selling out so quickly. I feel like there was a lot more people trying to register than in other years. And I was surprised. Usually the marathon individual is the last to go. The half marathon is the last to go this time.
In just a few minutes, Magic Kingdom invites you to enjoy our nighttime spectacular Happily Ever After, presented by Pandora Jewelry. In order for you to fully experience tonight's performance, a light Magic Kingdom produced for your own safety and for that of others. Remain in the same location, letting returns to normal. Our journey will begin in just a few minutes. Thank you.
But you know, I'll take it.
Antonio from Puerto Rico, hello. Oh, Donna Keegan, you're so welcome.
And at this time, normally they start at
I was having a kind of a chaotic day.
So moving in at 7:30 is pretty good.
I thought I could use a little pick-me-up. And I was hoping, and I know by some of the, like I said, by some of the messages that I got, and some other people had a tough day. And I thought, you know, it's a good opportunity for some happily ever after and some Magic Kingdom.
But I had already booked this.
So if you had a long day too,
For my grandson. So
this fireworks show is for you.
until the 17th. He plays hockey. He's very busy.
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jeff Trex says, I discovered the food trucks at the Princess Half Marathon have a breakfast pizza cone? Excuse me? Breakfast pizza cone? Those are some interesting words to put together. It sounds extremely delicious and intriguing. Wow. Now I'm going to look up which food trucks were there, and I'm going to figure that out. because most of those are local food trucks that they bring in. That is very interesting. Breakfast. Pizza cone. Oh, Leanne Stankowski, 7 days. You're going to have a wonderful time. Jazzy J. Wow, that's really sweet. Thank you. Crawdads 24. Kristen from Iowa. Hello. The pizza cone truck had it filled with scrambled eggs and Italian sausage. Okay. Wow. Well, I was there, but the trouble was at 4 a.m. I was rope dropping Main Street to spectate. So I didn't run and I didn't go in there. But now at Springtime Surprise, I'm going to look for the breakfast pizza cone. Sorry. We're in the final 2 minutes, guys. Don't forget, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Adam and I are live every Sunday night. We try to fit in additional live streams during the week around our work schedule when we can. So we hope that you come back. We live stream with a regular Sony camera instead of so that we can put it in full 4K. So if you love it tonight, we hope you'll subscribe, you'll come back, and join us for more.
1 minute.
Okay, and your final reminder, you guys need to talk it up. Adam and I don't talk during any of the attractions or nighttime shows. So please go ahead, chat it up, and we hope that you enjoy Happily Ever After.
See you guys. Sure.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within. Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold. Feel it draw you in. Watch the moment unfold. Time to dream and remember to follow. Setting out for a new tomorrow. Every step we take brings a new hope, a new day. Every choice we make helps us find our own way. Every wish trying on into motion, diving in with our hearts wide open. Our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
Battles, the story, the losses, and all the glory. We change right away. We live and breathe. Just look up and reach to the sky. We all have the courage to fly.
I'll make a beeline and see if I can get to Pooh so we can all shout hooray. I'll do my best to get back there as quick as I can. Nobody's moving. Thank you guys. If you loved that view, we are the only channel that I know that can go down into the front in the middle of the hub and still broadcast in 4K. We hope that you'll hit the subscribe button. We hope you'll come back for more live streams. We're always live on Sunday nights, Adam and I. And we thank you so much for watching tonight. Okay. Okay. Put up your fireworks, froggers. We're gonna frogger through as best we can. It's a tough one tonight.
One thing I do want to do is I do want to video one of those rides. I have to figure it out.
We're gonna head right over to Pooh. Hopefully we can get on that.
So it's going in with us.
Way out there.
Yep. We need all the frogs we can get here. This is a frogger. Definitely bumper to bumper tonight.
I got a little separate, but they're behind me somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ja, ik zeker dat mensen zal worden.
Looks like a bubble sword, yes.
The walkway behind us is closed. If we are staying in the park, we're going to stay on our right-hand side, heading straight up to your seat bar. If you want to take the
Okay. Hang tight, friends. Okay. I think we've made it. I think we might be in the clear. Tonight is definitely, we are seeing a lot of the spring break crowd starting to come in. There was a big dance competition over at Wide World of Sports, so there's a number of kids here. There's a lot, a lot going on. Chef Davis, hello. What did you guys think of that? I'm always open to feedback. You know, I can't control people talking around me, but sometimes it's kind of fun. You get the full experience. So, what did you guys think? How did the fireworks look? Did the signal hold? Because it was quite shoulder to shoulder today, which always makes me a little nervous because the more packed in, the more data around me that's being used. That's why most all live streamers with a phone, they have to be back on Main Street, but we bond multiple signals so that we can be up in the hub. So, you know, I'd love to know, even still, you know, you can do your best, but sometimes it is what it is. So, how'd it look? I'm always open to, I call it constructive criticism, you know. And we love to get feedback. Oh man, Winnie the Pooh went crazy. Look at, the line is out the door for Pooh. The line is out the door for Pooh. Holy smokes. Well, we're not doing Pooh. You know what we can try? We can try Little Mermaid. Most people don't get all the way back by Little Mermaid. And usually I can get on that fairly quick. Look at this line, even the line for Mine Train is wrapped around. Wrapped around. And that means most of, like 90% of the people who are in front of the castle haven't even gotten back here. So this is all people who've been sitting back here. Wow. Yep. It's getting to be that time of year for sure. So we'll try Little Mermaid. Because I know if that's what Pooh looks like, Haunted Mansion's probably bananas. People probably ran to that too. So we'll try Little Mermaid. Worst case, we'll go on the People Mover.
All right, let's go do Little Mermaid. Thank you.
But yeah, I agree. I prefer my Pooh after the fireworks, yes. But we're just gonna have to say a generic hooray. That line was pretty crazy. I can't believe it was out the front. Wow. Oh, good. You guys said it all looked great. Okay. So we should be able to at least get on Mermaid pretty quickly. People don't tend to walk all the way back here. But oh, thanks, Cindy Morris. Beth Schmidt, you're welcome.
Haunted Mansion is over there at
Thank you.
Okay. Hopefully this is a walk-on. Yeah.
It's walk-on. Hazel!
I think everybody ran to Mine Train and Pooh and but it was pretty crowded. Yeah, Colleen. I was noticing that. You know, is it the bad? No. It's manageable, but it definitely isn't low crowds. That's for sure. I think there's people who thought, oh, if I go the week before, you know, the Florida spring breaks, maybe I'll get a little less congestion, but I don't think that's the case this week because I know Universal was quite busy this week. Disney, like tonight. I mean, there's some hefty wait times. And the one thing I've always told everybody that you can't really judge the wait times in the app very well after the fireworks because they're just not really accurate until about 30 minutes when things, oh my gosh, it's raining on me. That's from the fireworks. That's the sprinklers. Sprinklers from the fireworks. Oh man. Whoa. There's a lot leaking there. There we go. Here, let's get this. Sorry, it's a little bit wonky there. I was trying to dodge some of the water. There's a lot of water dripping through because they use sprinklers to make sure all the tops of these buildings are covered as a safety precaution for the fireworks. Cindy Morse, that's funny. Must have been a coupon in the paper. You know, you never know. Jenna Brown, you're so welcome. Yeah, Colleen, I think that's a fair assessment. There's a lot of people up north who are very tired of the winter weather. Beth Schmidt. Esmeralda, 2548, welcome in. Oh, this is lovely. Yep. Good call, good call. Walk on here. Oh, sure, okay. Okay, let's head in. Okay. Okay, thank you.
My story's not near as interesting as Ariel's. You know Ariel, the mermaid? Ah, what a voice. What a beautiful voice. But let me tell you of an evil secret trick Ariel's voice away from her. Wait a minute, you look kind of familiar. Well, Ariel fell in love with
Ariel. This is where you belong. You may think the water's always blue and someone else is the moon. But down here is your home. On the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they stay away. Walking in boating, boat and floating under the sea. Young and happy fish is happy as off through the waves they roll. The fish on the land get happy, but the sad goes with the boat. But fish in the bowl is lucky, they ain't for a worse of fate. One day when the boss get hungry, yes you go beyond the page. Oh no, under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us and eat us in fricassee.
Sad Ariel.
We want the land folks love to cook. Under the sea we off the hook. We got no troubles, life is the bubbles. Under the sea, under the sea. Since life is swinging, we got to be there naturally. Even the birds and the rain, they get here and it's not the rain. We got to stay and go back to here.
Poor Ariel is in love with a human. We sent her to the right place. Yes, Ursula will help her. Poor Ariel. She swam this way. Said something about being in love with a human. We sent her to Ursula. Yes, Ursula. So sad and so true. They come flocking to my home. Little touch with these and I help them. Yes, I do. Paduka, Sabruka, the winds of the Caspian Sea. Now brings us glossitis, max laryngitis, la voce to thee. I really has that been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me Roach. But you'll find that nowadays I've landed on my ways, repented some of my delayed search.
Got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why she died to try to wanna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my, let the boy to shine, but I kiss
ain't so bad either. That's my favorite kind of story, right? Am I right? These guys are just right after. It was so good to see you.
Hello. Okay. Have a good night. Oh. Have a good night. Aww. I mean, you can't. I think Little Mermaid is another one of those movies that you can't help but sing along with half those songs. Well, I guess maybe on Sunday we need to do like a dedicated ride stream here at the Magic Kingdom. Just do a bunch of things. Like, I know I saw some requests for Carousel of Progress and Tiki Room. I know we did Tiki Room, I think, not last Sunday because we were at Epcot. I think. I've lost track. But Country Bears, PhilharMagic, you know, in addition to the big ones that everybody likes. Maybe I will see if I can even get us like a mine train. We've gone on Tiana's. Yes, I remember there was the night that was Belinda's birthday just recently, and it was really cold. And Belinda's like, I would love to go, let's see Tiana. And Belinda's our moderator. And I was like, oh, okay. I had a good time. You know, it's those times that you like laugh, and I'm like, okay, Belinda votes for Tiana. We're going, and we walked right on it.
Okay.
You know, when it's a cooler night, that's when you go on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Don't worry, you'll get right on. Barry Smith wants to know, did I sign up for Marathon Weekend? So, the story goes, I'll give the short and sweet version. We talked about it a bit in the beginning. No, I didn't. However, it's been a bit chaotic in my home life. Adam's out of town, and this morning I was very distracted. I had a lot going on, and I lost track of time. And all of a sudden, before I knew it, it was 10:15, and people are texting me about, oh my gosh, what do I do? And I see our Park Pass TV chat, our Park Pass TV messages lighting up, and my phone is lighting up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I got in the queue, and no, I did not, unfortunately, get in. But there's option A, B, and C. A, I may just get a bib from a charity and then incorporate that into some of the charity streams that we do throughout the year and dedicate my Marathon Weekend race to a charity and raise funds in honor of that. B, you can sign up. There's different notifications, like there's one on X, formerly known as Twitter, that notifies you when there's cancellations. You see a lot of that. That will start to happen like September, November. It'll start popping on a little bit. And so you can do that, and you just have to be very fast. When you get the Twitter notification, you have to be very fast to register, like less than a minute. You need to practice filling it out and just going as fast as you can and signing up and having your credit card number ready to copy and paste in there. So that is option B. And C, about a month before every race weekend, all of the charities have to let Run Disney know what their bibs are. And if they haven't used them, if somebody has dropped out last minute and they can't get somebody to fill that spot, they will then sell the bib at the regular price. There's no fundraising required. And usually I can pick up a bib from a charity. And usually I do pay that, and then we try to do some sort of fundraising, you know, because they didn't get something for that, or we, you know, add in like a donation on top, or, you know, sometimes I get them through that way too. So A, B, and C. but I'm not down and out. Don't worry. Vicky also did we have the bad storm yesterday? So yes and no. The big tornado that you saw that hit the local area and the television station, the Fox News, while they were live on air, I've got a short about that. And they are about 25 miles, about an hour's drive, a lot closer to Daytona than here. And in the area, but quite far. Now, there were some big wind gusts. There's a lot of rain. And then later in the afternoon, it did clear up and was decent out later in the day. But it was pretty sketchy. I wish I would have known. I got up yesterday morning and had Harper out the door to a doctor's appointment at like 8 in the morning, and I wasn't paying attention. I just got in the car. I'm like, we gotta go. We can't be late. And sure enough, I'm like, just get in. And I get home and I see all this, there's a tornado and there's all these warnings. I'm like, man, maybe I should not have taken Harper out in that. But all is well. The Disney area was just fine. It was northeast of us. But yeah, it was wild. Oh, thank you so much, Dean. $25 PayPal, your friendly retired ESPN producer here. Compliments to you and Adam on your high quality. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful. I'm truly grateful to everybody who supports the stream, whether you just hit the thumbs up, whether all the kind super chats and the words of encouragement and PayPals, Venmos, all of that, you know, when you share the stream out. Adam and I spend a lot of time off the camera re-looking at what we've done and what we put out there and saying, like, maybe we could have done this a little differently, or maybe we have some opportunity to make some tweaks. And so, thank you very much. So, hey, I'll point this out real quick. Today we were real up close, like in the thick of it. Just the other week, I was right here, right next to Sleepy Hollow. And if you are looking for a spot to see the fireworks, that's not so jam-packed, but you want to see at least a little bit of the projections, this area by Sleepy Hollow, I did live stream what that was like. And you get here, you can hear their speakers behind me. You can listen to the speakers and the music, and that is what's different. If you go on the Cosmic Rays Tomorrowland side on the bridge, there's no speakers. You have a beautiful view, but there's no speakers. So over here, if you want to go back and check that, I think it was like 2 weekends ago. It's one, I think it's the day that I did maybe Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. It was one of those park hop days. So food for thought if you're looking for some place. Oh, thanks, Barry. You do a great video during the race. Well, thank you. So, I want to take a quick look at this castle here. All right. So, speaking of, we are going to be live on Sunday as well, and Adam will be home by Sunday, and I know you guys have missed him dearly. I have missed him as well. I know he sends his well wishes. He'll be home by Sunday, and I am sure that he would love to spend some time with you guys, and looks forward to getting back into the Disney parks, that's for sure. The lights up every time. So, sorry, I had to check my my text messages. I realize that sometimes I'm like, goodness, I have all these text messages and I'm not paying attention, you know? I really should. Beth Schmidt, the bubble is secure. It absolutely is. Okay, let's head out towards Main Street here, because when I came in, I was just kind of rushing. It made me a little nervous because there were so many people on Main Street. And I was like, man, I better start this live. I had to work today and I had a bunch of stuff going, and I got dinner for the kids, and I was like, oh my gosh, well, I got in and I kind of started it close to the castle so that as soon as we were done talking and chatting, we could get off to a ride or something, or do anything. So, but this is the kind of the time of year where people do tend to stick around a little bit more after the fireworks. It's pleasant, it's enjoyable. Some of the prior weeks, it had been kind of chilly, you know, and we've had some rain off and on, and I'm not just talking like the last week, I'm talking over the last like 2 months. So after the fireworks, you know, if it's getting down into the 40s, like some of the nights had been, people will just say, you know what, let's wrap up. The park closes at 10. Let's just head home, get ready for the next day. But the weather's really pleasant, like it's really nice out. And so plenty of people are having a good time, trying to get on last rides. Leanne's gonna hunt us down to say hi. It's a deal. It's a deal. I always tell people too, so I know it's kind of enticing to take photos on Main Street, but there's so many people in this area. I feel like there is a couple other spots, because a lot of people come in and the minute they walk in, like they take some photos immediately with some of the photographers at the end. And you know, there are some PhotoPass photographers that are closer up that just can get you some just beautiful PhotoPass shots if you're interested in that. But you know, it is kind of fun sometimes to be on Main Street, but there's a lot of other family photos. I mean, if you already have PhotoPass and it's included, sure, take away. But there's some great locations. There's just a lot of people around. That's just my own opinion. And our moderator, Belinda, I swear, one of these days when she comes down, I need to borrow like 30 minutes of her time I need some awesome photographs. She's a photographer. But, oh, what's this cast member excitement here? Are they photobombing somebody? Or just, okay.
Adios.
Oh man. Well, let's give I have to get home to my kiddos because Erin has a competition tomorrow. She's got to get up early at like 5:30 in the morning. I have to get her to school at like 6 in the morning. And then I got to make sure all is well in the homestead. Make sure the little one is off and going. But I hope you guys enjoyed my pop-up live stream. Really made my heart happy today. So I hope you guys found a little joy today too and had some fun just hanging out at Magic Kingdom. I definitely want to spend a longer stream here because we haven't done it in a while. I also want to plan one of our mega streams, which is like an all day, all 4 parks. We usually have some sort of competition component with it. So I want to do a mega stream soon. I want to do the Hot Dog Bros. Needs to be resurrected. There's been a lot of requests for the Hot Dog Bros. So we've got a lot that's coming up in the near future. And yeah, I mean stuff at Universal. Don't even get me started on summertime because that's just bananas. So we'll just walk out and I'll have a chit chat while we walk out here. So thank you guys for watching tonight. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe, please hit the thumbs up. I need to say an absolutely huge thank you to our wonderful moderators. I'm going to step aside. There's quite a big medic situation over here. So let me just hang tight. Here. Let me just kind of get off out of this way. Hold on. Here. I just want to make sure that there's definite privacy. There's definitely a big matter over there. But our moderators are lovely. They help us in so many ways, and we are beyond grateful for all the help that they give Adam and I. Thank you guys, for the super chats, the PayPals, Venmos, supporting us as channel members and Patreons. We 100% could not do it without you guys, and we appreciate it so much. And speaking of Run Disney, you are going to need clothes to train in, and we adore Runner. They are a athleisure wear, training wear website, and they have fantastic clothing that is comfortable, that is easy to wear both in the parks and for training purposes. So please check them out. We do have a code for 20% off, and right now they're doing 50% off a season-ending sale on their joggers, and I am in love. Absolutely in love. They are my new favorite pant instead of leggings. I think they are so comfortable. All of their stuff is stitched inverted so that you don't have chafing, and it's soft. Super silky soft cotton based material. So check them out. And then additionally, my friends over at Vault Collectibles, Eric and Dave, are outstanding. Vault Collectibles gets pieces of the parks right for your home. They get them right from the parks, and they have a lot of new items. Right now they're in the middle of moving locations. I'm just waiting for them to give me the thumbs up so that I can go visit them and take you guys with me. So very soon, any day now. So I'm waiting on that. So you can check them out on eBay, or, hang tight and you'll be able to see their new location in Lakeland, the new Lakeland Antique Mall location. So let me come here and say thank you so much in person to all of you guys. We are going to be back. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. It really meant a lot, and I'm glad that everybody had a great time. Adam and I are going to be back this week, And if nothing else, we'll be back Sunday night. Please, in the meantime, we've got lots of videos. We've got lots of shorts that I try to put out, so you can check out all that content. And in the meantime, it is not a goodbye. It is absolutely a see you real soon. Bye-bye.
TV, your ticket to live, family-friendly theme park adventures. Everything from Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, and beyond in full live HD. Turn to Adam and Kristen for all the best rides, snacks, nighttime shows, and breaking theme park news. Make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on to never miss a minute of magic. Welcome to our Passholder family. Park Pass TV. No reservations needed.
What you came for, this is the moment magic was made for. Come one, come all, let's light up the sky now. You feel the magic happening right now. Now, 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 now. Calling all dreamers, time to let your mind run free. Believe in make believe, to be who you wanna be. Calling all dreamers, a celebration in the street, and the sights you're gonna see far beyond your wildest dreams. This is the anthem. Here's what you came for. This is the moment magic was made for. Come on,